Bum, 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 There, well, do you know what? Look, look, look. Can you see this? I was about to message you. Say, do me a solid. I haven't been on forever. So, people have forgotten. There we go. Ingrid! Ingrid! Mwah! Mikey! Nick! Adrikins. And their former birthday boy, Tot. Tainter Tot. Was his birthday yesterday. And my pickle. My pickle made it in. Now my life is complete. Nick! Nick, my man. My man! My man! Dirty leads. Leads. Bonjour, Simon. How are you? How are you? Yeah?
Hi.
Say hi to everyone.
I said it.
Why you get all shy? Liz! Liz! We love Liz. Right, well, we love everyone. But Liz and Ingrid have special love in our heart because they're such sweet people. Kristops came in with a poop already. Vivek.
I'm gonna destroy him in this game.
You're gonna destroy me. I'm gonna destroy you. She's gonna cheat, is what she's gonna do. She's gonna cheat. Aloha, aloha, Jeff. Welcome in. How is everybody?
Destroy.
Destroy.
Ah!
I know. Look. I know.
Okay, so
right.
there's so much. There's big poop emojis and big.
Big Mike. Yeah, Big Mike with the big poop. Everything that Mike does is big. No. Look, she needs more attention than I do. Look, she's trying to push me out the middle of the screen. How is everybody? I've had a season off. Except for some maintenance-y stuff I did last week. This week. You didn't come to see me anyway, did you? You didn't come to see me anyway. You came for this little one. All right. Look, don't. Hey. No, that's not how it works. How about no? How about no? Anyway, so I'm gonna come. Like I thought, come on. Like there's no one on, right? So I was like, yeah. So let's go on. Let's do some stuff. I've done my account maintenance, so I'm not going to play T12 today. So I've done my maintenance, and I've done my maintenance. But I wanted to start a series of streams. We talked about this on a few of them, mainly on Adrian's, about tour, the idea of tour mastery. Right, so let me. Can you connect? Bye. All right. So, Dean should be right. We're not going to have any funny business. We're not going to have any flushy funds. Why are you back? Why is she back? She's just the person that never leaves, ever, and I love it. No, don't. No. So I wanted to do a series of streams on tour mastery, and I thought I would start somewhere. And thank you for everyone, Chris, Dean, Michael, everybody, love you guys. And so I wanted to start a stream mastery series, and so my idea, the idea of how it works in my head, in the little old brains that I've got, would be to go over learning a new tour and how do we go about that, right? From club selection, you look at the courses, we look at the club selection, we look at why we're making the club selection with the different bags that we have, and move through to why we're playing each hole the way that we do, starting with different elevations, because I don't know, because I haven't really played any of these on these tours. Yeah, I've played all the courses, but I've played a lot of them from the third tee. I've played some from the second tee, but they're not on the same tours. So Tour 9 will be okay, because the fjords and whatever have gone on there, and that stays the same. But the Tour 10 is completely new to me, because they're from the third tee to the second tee. Tour 11 is all new. And T12 is less new because I've already played it before. So I wanted to start somewhere, and someone wanted me to start because no one does Tour 7, and go through 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, whatever. So I wanted to throw it out there. I could start at Tour 10. Given it's new to me, I could go into 11, but I could also go back to start from, because a couple of people asked me to do T7. So Nikki, do you want me to hold it? No. Do you want a picture? Well, of course they want a picture. Everyone wants a picture. Come on. So my daughter made this. My daughter made this today. It's beautiful. It actually really is amazing. Actually. Okay. Excellent. Go lay it down so it doesn't get bad. It's actually really good. That's like Earth, Sun, stars, Moon. So I was going to start with Tour 7 and work my way up through it, if that is amenable to you. But if there's all these people and don't want to see anything about Tour 7, you let me know. But that was the plan. Everyone wants Tour 10. Everyone always wants Tour 10. I try and move away and diversify my playing portfolios. And then everyone wants Tour 10. Which I'm obviously not going to play with my main. What's up, M-Jack? Tour 10, I was going to use and look at and give feedback for Tony's guides. So, we could do that. Absolutely, we could do that. And I feel that people that come in here don't do it down, give people their legendary wisdom. Well, the courses have changed, haven't they? All right, well, let me... See, I try and come out of T10, and then everyone just wants T10. Which I can do. I can oblige. And I'm going to go into it. I'm not going to go use Tony's guides. Because I want to, if I'm going to do this, I want to go in blind. I've played some T10, but not really. So I might just go in. I might just go in blind. I'm not doing T2 because I could never replicate the majesty of Pete. Pete's majesty is a phenomenon that only the world will never know. Right, so let me go in, and I'm going to go in on... Well, I'm going to go in Benny. There you go, spam me. I never answer the phone, so... Hope everyone's mini is going well. My main, Angles, is still in the top 1,000. So, other news that some people may not have heard. So, from next season, I'm trying to discover my mojo. Right? I took the season off for all intents and purposes. And I really enjoyed not playing, quite frankly. But I want to enjoy the game. I want to enjoy the game. I don't want to be someone who plays the game and streams the game if I'm not enjoying it. And it's quite obvious as I am streaming that I'm not enjoying any of it. So I'm trying to do different things to get the mojo back for the feeling, for the joy that I had maybe a year or so ago, or whatever, or at least definitely the joy that I got when I won the Master Major. So I made the decision to move away from the Golf Clash University Wolfpack guys because I want to stream my Master Weekend rounds. And it's not because the guys, I knew what I was signing up for when I went in, that I wouldn't be able to do that, and that was absolutely fine. And I love my time in there. I'm keeping an account in there. But I want to stream. I want to stream my Master Weekend rounds for as long as I'm going to play Master. I don't know if I'm going to stay in the Master division because I can't justify finding different the spend, the cost basis, So a cost benefit analysis doesn't support me staying in Master full term because there's a lot of time, and Thursdays and Fridays are miserable, dialing everything in and not really having the time. Weekends are fine. Quali's fine. Weekends are fine. Opening rounds, absolutely horrible. And I can't justify the cost that's involved with that on an ongoing basis. So for as long as I will do Master, I will be playing Master. And then who knows? Maybe Expert, whatever. I might just play the little ones in Pro and then just, occasionally just venture in. But anyway, whichever way we're going to do it, we're going to do it with fun. So today we will do Tour 10. Surprisingly, because the requests, but there will be no. There's going to be more talking, which is kind of my strong point anyway, than playing, and it may not. The gameplay, we're not worried about winning as such. I'm not worried about winning at the beginning. What I'm worried about is ultimately getting to winning. So the making mistakes are going to be a big part of it. In working out my own elevations and stuff, because most of my shots on the old T10 were similar, but they really didn't follow any particular guides. They were a little bit different. Anna, Pradeep, a couple of other people played in a very similar way that I did. So, having said that, let's go. Five minutes, first breath. Right. So, I'm going to stick with a couple of bags. I'm going to have a quarterback bag. I'm still a proponent of the Goliath. No one's going to change my mind, especially in this tour. Tours 9, Tour 11, yes, the Grizzly may come into play. I just don't like the Grizzly particularly. And then I've got one bag with the cat if I need it. And I'm not going to be afraid to use Power 3 balls as I'm getting everything up and running. So what were courses? We've got Maple Bay. I know Maple Bay. Port Hello and Oasis. Oasis, I remember. Well, no, Maple Bay, I don't know from the second tee. Oasis, I definitely do know from the second tee, from T10, and Port Hello Cove, I know from the third tee. So, let's go. But I might be more reliant on my app in this climate. My jammy jam. This is like Adrian's like we did it like Adrian had his 24-hour stream and everyone was like Adrian's leaving, oh no, and then he stayed around for like 3 more weeks after that and everyone's like, are you gonna go already? Like we can't miss you if you never leave, dude. I think I'm gonna play this no elevation on the drive, or maybe 5%. It's a straight headwind, so it shouldn't really be a big old deal. He says as he misses it. I like do not expect this, any standard of any play to be any good here. 5.5. And what I've always played on T11 is to get the guide on the 6 up in this corner. A bit of OP. Right. So I'm gonna play. I didn't play that with any elevation. So it came short and way right. So I'm gonna play that definitely at 10% in the future. And I'm short, so I'm gonna have to OP the second shot. Hey Johnny, my man, welcome in, dude. The last tuition payment is sweet. It means that you can buy 500 more balls on an account without even remembering, Liz. That's what it means. You're like, what did I even? How did this is what? That's what you're going to be doing. Nicely played. Oh, that is nicely played. Oh, do you know what? I was flicking around bags and I put the wrong bag in, but it actually probably worked out pretty well. I'm going to put like half a barrel top on. No side. Because what I'm going to do is I'm going to Probably be short. I don't. 10%. Oh, Jesus Christ. I released from the other side. I can't do that. What? Whatever. It's over. Nick, buddy. Nick. Nick, get you fixed up. We'll get you fixed up.
We haven't even unboxed it yet.
I know, right? What's that about? Well, you're not at school now, so... Well, you're at school now, so you don't need it.
Yeah, but I still kind of want to use it.
So you want to wait... So we've had it for like a year, right? And you're waiting... You waited until the moment I started streaming to tell me you want me to unbox your desk. Is that what... Is that where... Could
I unbox it?
No, because we have to put the desk together. And you know that Daddy's not going to do that.
After the stream?
No, I mean, I'm just not capable of doing it.
Yeah, but you're really good at building things.
I'm really good at building things? Who have you been talking to? What's up, dude? Come on, dude, come on. Come here. Come here, say hi to everyone. Yeah. Right, and this is why I keep the Goliath in. Right, hang on. Oh, right. And I can't really remember how to play this. But in this, I'm going to go max 10, I think. Is it 3 back? 3.5. I can't remember. I'm going to go 3, a little bit, 3 and a little bit. I think that might be too much. I'm going to go a little higher. Not max 10 in that wind. So, because I'd pulled, so maybe mid would be better in that wind. Obviously, because that was rubbish. I do think that they have changed that landing spot a little bit. Because it hit a little higher up. It's a lot of chatty patties, right? I might, but I think they've changed that the landing spot from where my setup point was. That always used to be my setup point. But they've changed that. Yeah. I remember when I played you, Adrian. Yeah, that one time I played T10. Those times I sniped you were literally the only time. But I remember when I used to play it, we'd have the outside of the yellow ring touching the right rough, and then going into the guideline going into that tree point, and it never did that. That was a good setup point, but that looks totally different now. Not totally different. So I think I'm going to do absolutely that. I'm going to start and I'm going to move my aim point further right to bring it in, because that spot, which makes sense. I see why they've done it, because if they're going to put a course that you already know, back into a rotation, back on the same tour. If they make some tweaks to it, it still takes a while to get back into the flow. It's clever. It's a clever thing to do. All right, I'm going to change my bag. Jay! Snitch bitch! Snitch bitch! What's up, Jamie? Welcome in, my bud. Right, I don't want that bag on. I want this bag on. Can I make it over? Might need the full beans up top. As I said, you haven't come here for a high standard today. Yes, Jamie, tell us how everything is with the hand, man. What? Probably for the best, Jay. Probably for the best. Definitely different. It's definitely different. They've definitely changed things a little bit. All right. And they've given, like, I don't even... So, obviously, Bob, obviously should have power sliced it. But again, from a dialing in point, like, what is... So, we'll just play up to here. And, yeah, what I used to do in stronger headwinds, but you used to be, like, I don't know why that came so far to the right, honestly. Why the wind effect pushed it so hard right on what was, you know, a max 10 shot that I hit perfect. This hole has almost been impossible for the sniper second shot to hit perfect. Especially if the adjust is correct, it's almost impossible. So whatever I've done, 5 thumbs downs. Damn, you need to work harder, guys. You need to work harder. Whoever I've been. It's probably my puppy. Well, it's not. It's obviously me. I know, rookie numbers, man. Rookie numbers, Tango. Rookie numbers. I am playing very much like a rookie. Is there any fun to be had? Is there any fun to be had in on the playing this from the second tier? Like, what win do you have to get over? And is it worth getting over? That's the question. Even if we get over, what's the point? It doesn't leave you a short iron. I mean, it's fun, right? You smash it over, but you can go in. You can hit the rough. You can sail along. You can do. There's all sorts of things. Water is all around. So even if we did smash it, where are we going to leave ourselves? Well, leave ourselves in max long iron, the best. So literally, what's the point, right? So I'm gonna follow his lead, and I'm gonna QB it. But I'm gonna give it an extra little bit. Bonjour, bonjour. Well, for not playing for so long, at least my perfect timing's okay. So far. Boom. 10.7. I don't know, how is everyone playing this? I'm going to play it at 15. I don't know whether 15 is going to be enough. It looks nice. At like 80% club, maybe? We'll see. Yeah, I'm going to play at 80% club. I know we're starting at max, but we're pulling away from max, right? And I want it in the sticky spot that's just short. Was too much. So 15% at 15% at 80% club was too much. One-to-one -1. Now that would have been 9.9 rings, and I'd have missed the rough way missed the rough. If I went 10, so it was 10.9. 65%, that'd have been 11.9. Oh, I hate this hole. I've always hated this hole. So yeah. I don't know, what does it play? I want to play it 30% mid. Maybe 35. 35 mid. So I'm going to play less backspin than that. 30% would have been better. 30% mid would have been better. I played 35. 30% would have been 0.3 less. So 0.3 less would have hit a little longer. What's that? Yeah, I played 30. So I played 30. I played 35 mid, 30 mid. Then no, but no, not for you, dude. Not those. You're not gonna like those. I don't like those. Well, I did 30 mid, 5 back, 2 left spin, and offset 2 squares and 1 square right to bring it in. But I'm gonna need more. Gonna need to get closer than that. I still think a side spin would be is good there for how I'm playing it. Because what I'm looking for is to get it brought in with the push, right? So the wind's going to push it in. So I want it to... but I don't... I like side spin. I'm a side spin junkie. So I play a lot of my shots incorporating my offsets into the side spin. Yeah, those ones are good for you. You want to come say hi? No, come on the screen. Closer. No, here, look. Here, come this way.
Okay, hi.
There we go.
Hi.
There we go. All right.
Bye-bye.
And I think, all right. So I think we can get away with like a max seat, like a max top here, right? With this. I'm gonna go 10% this time. And curl to triangle. And naturally here, great left. Better is subjective, right? You know what? I just remembered something. You know what? With the thumbs downs, I had a spate like maybe 2 or 3 or 4 streams in a row where I got exactly the same number. I got 6 or 7 thumbs downs on each of those streams, and then nothing before or after. So whoever the mystery thumbs downer is, it seems like it would be it's the same person who had either gone away and come back or whatever, which is a little tragic, which is a little sad. But quite funny. Right, so max. I'll put half a bar of right spin on this one. And I want it, because it kind of funnels in from this side. I don't think it needs any top in tailwind, even though the guideline's short, but I could be entirely wrong. I'm playing max 10. Close. Close. What's up, Demetrius? Welcome in, my man. So I played that max 10. And I put half a bar right on and it came right. So I may not You can probably take off there, do it as a no spin. Honestly, it is T-Dog. Welcome in. It's been so long since I've talked to you that I feel, well, exactly the same as I did the last time I talked to you, which is about 45 minutes ago. But yeah, so Tony, I said that, like, I will test out your stuff on stream, like off stream, the guides, but I'm trying to figure a way to do the shots on my own first. Shane, my man, welcome in. Lovely to see you, bud. So the introduction of the Maple Bay and Porthello Cove has really lengthened the course. So there's going to be a lot more. Using P1 balls is going to be a lot bigger disadvantage than perhaps it was prior. So they've been very clever again that way, because obviously the P3 balls, your Titans and your Kingmakers and whatever. God, I'd like to go second just once. I have no idea from the second tee with this. I mean, there's probably that rough bump is probably on. I just don't know. So 12-3. Where's that spot? Here, right? It's going to pull up elevation. This is probably going to be terrible. I hate releasing from that side. So I still need, right. So I pulled up, gained a load of elevation, didn't put enough backspin on to stop it, even in that wind, because it was more cross than head. It looked like more head. I wish I would be able to go second in some of these so I could think about what I'm going to do rather than going first every time. Because that was really bad. So what's he done? He's hit it great, but oh man, and his was rubbish as well. So I'm not gonna. Oh god, I hate the good luck, good games. Stop it, people. Just stop doing that. Just stop doing that. No one cares you saying good luck, good game. It's not a pleasantry. It's like, well, how's the weather? Weather's nice. How are you doing today? Weather's nice. It's something that no one cares. No one cares about. Move on with your day. But so that wind. If playing with, and this is controversial. Well, it's not controversial, but it is for me. So if playing, so we've got that shootout. And that shootout, and if we're playing with mainly power threes, bear with me here. Bear with me. If we're playing that shootout, mainly power threes, and then we've got they've changed the other one around, the Oasis, a little bit. And if we are playing with power threes in most wins, I hate to say this, but if for the good of everyone, I think it's important if I do acknowledge that probably the Grizzly is going to be a better club than the Goliath in the new Tour 10. And believe me, it pains me to say that. It pains me. It does pain me to say that. What? I should pay attention, really. But I played that. I pulled that right back. And then I played it at max 0. So that's clearly still max 10 shot. That's clearly a. That's clearly a. Well, so Simon, the Grizzly, I'm not a big fan of it. I just don't like. I never even played max 20 in T11. I just played it max 10. Pull it back and play max 10. But we're gonna play the games out, even though when we lose. But oh, why are people such pricks? That's what I want to know. So if we go over here, 8, 5, 10. That might be long. Might be best we could have hoped for. Right, so what am I going to play this at? Oh, for the love. You having fun, dude? Are you having fun? Rob! I missed you coming in, Rob. Rob Dog in his house. It's amazing to see you, my friend. Miss you. Miss you streaming, miss you playing. This is not a great shot from here, by the way. It's bumpy, what we know. So 19. Okay, so I played that at 20% elevation and 25% slider from there. Jesus Christ. I don't... So I'm going to play this 9-3. Like, are people playing it from over here? What are they doing? Still going to play 30 mid. And just go straight at it, I think. Or 4 back, maybe? Felt it needed the counter curl there. So I played that 30% mid. 5 back, no spin. But I aimed straight at the pin and then I counter curled. I did a little bit of counter curl to offset the wind push. I haven't frozen. Well, I have, but the game is frozen. There we go. Did the guy leave? Did the guy think he'd won and just leave? What's up, Joe? What's going on? It's not awesome so far, but he's like, what? He obviously logged out and then logged back on. He's like, what? Why am I still in the game? Right, so I played that 30 mid, guide at hole from this side, and then I did some counter curl 5 back, no side spin, I believe. Joel, you're likely not to get any education today. As I said, I've been out. I haven't played really at all since the course has changed, other than some sniping. And so this is like my first looks. He may well be. That serves him right for rolling the eyes and giving it the stupid putt. You did get so offended. You did, and it was Big Mike. I remember it was. I believe it was Chris's. The stream we did for Chris, right? And you came in and you said hi, and Big Mike got you before I could even acknowledge that you, because I was too busy doing my thing. And then he probably does think because I didn't entertain him. Like, is there? Do we want to go up this way or this way? Is the question. I do like the shot from this side. I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna play 5.5. I don't think it needs much more. I'll blue ring at the rough. I'm gonna play it. I don't know, 20%. Let's see how far that rolls out with that. Okay, so that should be nice. I think that might be min sniper. I don't think I went too far. I know. So back to the thing. Yeah. So then I got a message that Jeff was like, I went back into his stream. I was like, it was just a thing. They were just doing it. It was fun. And he's like, and Jeff was like, yeah, no, it's cool. It's cool. I didn't know it. It's all cool. You know, it's fine. I just wasn't expecting it. Now I know it's a thing. It's a thing. I don't know. That doesn't bother me. And I could feel his shoulders jumping. Like he still didn't like it. He still didn't like that. But he soon got on the bus. He soon got on the flush bus. Logan. We got father and son duo. See, if they go nice shot, first shot out, then I know we're going to have a fun game. I'm going to do this 10%. If I have room. Which I do. I'm going to go 10% mid. And I'm going to spin it so that I am short in line, I think. Because there's this little spot here. And that's mid-10, so I'm going to go 1-1. If I get a move on. Close. I think the adjustment was good. It was just a little bit sloppy. I was just a little bit rushed. I might have overpowered it a little bit. I might have underpowered it a little bit. I'm going to give it the old face, though. No puppy flushes. Well, I mean, I could technically still do it, but I don't think I will. T-Bone with Simone and T-Bone. So I think a 10% elevation and find out where you are in your club is going to be good. I probably wasn't at mid. I was probably a little more to 65% club there. So, but we want to get close, right? We want to get close, and these are gonna drop sometimes. Now, is slider using the slider effectively going to give us way more drops? Absolutely, it is. And will it be preparation? Good preparation for if moving from definitely between expert and master, you're going to absolutely need it, right? However, do we want to be so caught up with the slider every single shot that we make? In tour play, probably not. This bad boy. I've been first on every single shootout. I've been first on every single shootout. And I don't know it with a sniper. I don't know. What did I do there? Just I did 2.8. We've gone 2.8 here. Damn it. Because what I'm going to have to do here, I may have to... It's going to be short. This is going to happen a lot. So what I did was so what happened there, obviously I timed out. But the reason I timed out is, the reason I timed out is because when I did my pull, I realized I'd gone downhill in adjustment. So I wasn't sure whether I was going to need to put extra, either push back up, but I didn't have time to push back up. So did I need to slightly OP it? But then I was in tailwind, so I was in 2 mines, and then I let the needle swing too much. I was too indecisive. I needed to let it go, obviously, quicker. But these are the things, when we're doing these holes for the first time, there's going to be times where you're going to time out. And if you're wondering, because you're getting 2 minds about what you want to do, it's a far cry from the old T10 where you're just like, oh, this is my spot, this is my spins, this is where I'm going to get it to, this is my curl, bam, 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 bam. And then you just spend the rest of the time fiddling. This probably needs more than a sniper, but because I'll get a headwind, no doubt. Oh, I can't even remember the spins on here. What am I going to go with? Like 2.5 top? Oh, I'm going to go 3.5 top. I'm less in my club. I'm going to go max 10. And hope I don't roll through. Okay, that's the spot we want. We can go a little further and get a little cheat a little, get a little closer because we're using the sniper. Probably need to do that. But it's good to get a base point that in a slight crosshead. 3.5 is going to get you in and around the ballpark to get over. We just don't want to. We're going to mess around with a headwind. Depends on what he does with his shot. And I'm going to look because it might. I don't know. I've never played it. I've only played it in T12, and you bet no one goes to the left, really, in T12. I will see how that's being nice. You get 2 looks at this now. I mean, I don't know how much people have been playing it. Way more than me, no doubt. The rough bump here is on. There is a rough bump here. I'm surprised I'm so far back, actually. So the rough bump here is on. I'm not going to play it. What I'm going to do is I'm going to play it up here. Scientific pull angle, of course. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. That was so bad. Because I pulled back down after I do my pull. This is rust. This is what this is. Is I pulled into the bunker. Well, I pulled down the sand, right? So I needed to push back up to max. And I would have been able to make that shot. So I tried to compensate with a little bit of OP, and then a double great left flew me against the wind and dropped me short. Still not a great shot from that left side, but I'd rather be his spot than my spot. Because this is horrible.
Push me down to the ground. What goes around comes around. You won't put the flame out. You can't get to me. Say what you wanna say. Go take it all away. But I'm here to stay. No, you can't get to me. And there is no barricade that I can tear away. Shoot me down, but fire away, away. But I'm a heavyweight. I'm a heavyweight.
What he's laughing at. Did you go right side and then play the rough bump, Demetrius, or did you play left side and scoot it all the way up? Ah! Oops! Oops! Gilmore is a penis! Gilmore is a penis, but that was a bit of a gift. But I don't know. I'm not playing for points, so it doesn't really matter. Thank you for the nice save, Mike. Thank you. It's a bit tawdry, but I wanted to come back on. I want to get my feet back under the table. And now we got Joel, so we got 3 easy wins. I am joking, Joel. Joel. Let's have some fun. Joel's been playing, so Joel's probably going to kick my ass. That's balls. I probably should be using a I probably should be using a cube quarterback for this shot. But we're going to play it up here. Rapier users are 90% most likely to spam. I mean, it's true. It's true. That is science. Science fact number 37. Or number 17? Was it? No. Was it? What was Nikki's favorite number? Was it 17? What ball is that? Woo! Was that intentional? How did he do that? How did he do that spinning thing? I wish I had nice balls. I mean, like the emote for nice balls. I would use it frequently. So he's going to go for the long iron rough bump. We're going to go for, hopefully, the sniper rough bump. And we'll play it no elevation. One way up there. And play 85 from there. Eek, eek. I'm going to be pulling down to the bunker. You bitch. You bitch. You bitch. $17 and $71. Oh, so I did get 17. Come on, Joel. Don't hit great right, Joel. Don't do it. Don't you hit your great right. Double great left it. One thing we know from that shot, it did not need the pushback of half a ring. Because I hit really close to the edge. Because I believe you, because it looks, I mean, if you look there, you pull up. The rough goes up. So when you pull down into just the edge of that bunker, you're not actually losing any elevation. So in effect, you're not losing anything. So it doesn't need the pushback. Clearly. Yeah, that's cool. Whatever you want to do, man. He says as he's like, I just missed it so that we could go to a shootout. Liar. No, we'll just play normally. Like, so if you drop it, you drop it. Have I gone for, like, seriously? I don't know. I'm going to explore what this looks like. I don't know. I don't know. Needs more backspin. For sure. I played that max 20. 4 back, 1 right. Which looks like Joel's doing the same. But he's got a power 1 ball. Either that or we move the landing spot further back, like where he is. So he's using more curl. So he's going with, I believe, the Tony Richardson method. It's not a bad shot. Could be close. Ooh, we got him. We got him by 0.06. How many tattoos do you have, baby? 8. Well, why are you so messy? 5.
Don't mess with me.
Don't mess with my daughter. She's tatted up. You're in my bubble. Can you go brush your teeth and wash your face, please? Because you look like a hobo. Alright. You want to be a hobo? My daughter wants to be a hobo. Okay, so I might stick on 4 topspin this time. What's Joel going? She went away. What did you do there, Joel? What did you do there? Because I'm not going to do that. What topspin did you put on that? I really don't want to use... See, my hammerheads... But you kind of overpowered it too. Did you start at max? Where did you start? Okay, it's kind of sidewind again, right? So I'm going to stick with 3.5. I'm going to look for any sticky spots as reference points. So that's going to be my reference point. I did 3.5 at 10%. It's shorter as well, so I think you may have overpowered it or just hit a glitch. Or started for higher up than I did. So I think I'd be good with 4 if I use that sticky spot. Because like in lieu of having any reference points, yardage markers, I'm going to use sticky spots so I can get to that spot and then I can work my spins around it to get to see what my rollouts are going to be. And honestly, like if you get like 3.5 to 4 to 4.5 top spins, the rollouts are not really going to be that drastically different. Than like not like if you had full top on it or whatever. So I'm further back, so I'm going to need more. Because I'm going to be further back here, but it's straight wind. Actually, I mean, I'm not even really that far back. Right, I'm just going to stick full back and the side on, play it safe, like. Oh my god, why can't I hit perfect on the shot? I mean, that wouldn't have, I didn't need that. I didn't need that OP. But I got skittish from the previous effort. So I didn't need that. I don't know why I put that on, other than I was skittish. Hey, get us in. Welcome, my man. What did you play that one at? What elevation? Oh, you hit great. That's not going to help. A little T10 JR. A little T10 JR. Right. Just for a little bit. There wasn't anyone going on, so not anyone that I wanted to watch anyway. Why is half the comment? Hey, someone else is going first for a change. I'm going to go play this 20 max. That's what I'm going to play it. Oh, he's going here. No backsies. I tell you what, he's got this Cat 7, so I don't know. I'm not going to play his shot in Tailwind. Wow, and you think it feels like you need more. Feels like you need more adjustment than that. It looks like it's going to be. Feels like it's going to be long. Yeah. Well, we'll see, Gedda. We shall see. See, this has changed too. This used to be way different. Yeah, like this used to that shot plays way differently than it used to. It needs more. It needs more adjustment. Um, well, I mean, like the adjustment was I hit too far back because they've changed the way that the rough is, the rough line is. So the reference spot used to be at the +5 yards, +5 yard mark, and you can't get to the +5 yard mark without being super close to the bunker. I'm gonna smash this. No, I'm looking at it to set up second shots. Like, and I'll explain why I don't do the power slice in a minute. Right, 5 top. What's up, Dalio? By the way, I did see you creep in there. I'll explain why I'm doing this anyway. Fucking hell. Jesus Christ, it's going to be miles away. It's going to go right over. The double grey took it way longer. Like they've changed these Oasis. They've just changed the way the wind effect is. Because before 5 top, I would always play 5 top. If I had any tailwinds at all, I would play 5 top and have that and set that spin set up and max 10, and it'd be fine. You don't want to do full top, whatever. But the reason I always go to this left hand side, even when the right hand side of the blast shot is an option, is unless you're going with a massive tailwind and you've got a power 5 ball, a Zerk or whatever, and you can get to a wedge range or a min short iron, the second shot from this right hand side is terrible. It's just not the right shot. You don't like, so because you've got the bunker in there. I mean, you could get lucky and get a massive or a small side wind, but generally, that's not what you're going to get. Fuck. So the best shot is to lay up here, around here, and then in all of the winds, you have a line into the pin here. So the strategy here is just to play in that spot every time, because that's just the right play. That's not the right play. But honestly, why did... I mean, I hit great that side. Why is... With that much curl, why is it still... Maybe because I hit way long. Because I overpowered it too much, so it came too far right. But anyway, so... the best shot is to set up the best tee shot isn't the furthest it goes, right? It's not that. The best tee shot is to always have a shot for the second shot, to drop your second shot. Now, he got fortunate here that he's got a perfect wind for the rough bump. So sometimes that's going to work out. But, right, Caddy. See, I prefaced this. You need to go back to the beginning of the stream. In that I was going to do a load of other stuff, but it was requested that I do T10. But anyway, welcome in, Caddy. Sand game has been strong. It's had to be. I know. Like, I'm just, but honestly, yeah. So honestly, Gaddy, yeah, I haven't played in a month, so other than to do some sniping every now and again, and to do some maintenance. So right, let's try this one again. I'm still gonna play it at 10. I might play at mid 10. And we'll go further right. Thank you, Gideon, sir. Thank you. It's nice to be back. And this is a nice wind. Well, I mean, it's a relatively nice wind for the B-52-7. Because, like, if he had a different direction, if we had left to right wind, it doesn't. The B-52 often doesn't have enough curl. You've got to manufacture a great shot or whatever to get it round. But this one should be able to get round in time. So he's played that well. No, he hasn't. See, even with that, he caught that ridge. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to look for the ball guide. I'm going to go 3 back. And I'm going to look for the ball guide. I'm going to completely ignore that, and I'm going to look for the ball guide to be here. Just on this first cut. Hey! Perfect was in. But that is a nicer spot, so I'm going to start looking at the ball guide. So the ball guide is better that way, further to the right. Not the landing spot. I'm not going to look for the landing spot anymore. I'm going to look for the ball guide. Because the landing spot has changed, but the ball guide hasn't. With perfect, that one is going to come in really nicely. 3 back, 3 to 3.2 back in tailwinds. Max curl, max right, max left curl, max left spin. Well played, Joel. Good games. What's the matter, dude? Yeah. It's not work, it's streaming, it's fun for Daddy. This is Daddy's fun time. I'm gonna go for like 25 more minutes and then I'm gonna be done. Is that okay? And streaming. Why not? I'm going to do your lunches soon. What do you want? You want a mini pizza? Is your belly hungry for mini pizza? You're not having a fruit roll-up? Well, yeah, I'll sit to get you a fruit roll-up. Thank you, Mark. Thank you, Mark. Welcome in. Oh, careful. Yeah, JR, so the Goliath... Yeah. But I was saying that if you're going to use P3s, right? If you're going to use P3 ball, honestly, the Grizzly is probably better now. If you're going to use P3 balls. If you're going to use P1 balls, then the Goliath, I think, still is better than the Grizzly in T10. But with the introduction of these extra courses, they've lengthened the tour. And it's almost like you're going to be at a very big disadvantage if you're using Quasars. So it's yeah, so the Goliath or the Grizzly, the B-52 lacks the curl. In my opinion. Can't remember this shot. Honestly. I think that's too much curl. We'll see. We'll see if this ends up in the rough. Which it does. I needed more curl. I need more curl to bring it round. Amelie, get Dylan a fruit roller, please. Yeah, so the Grizzly with a power 3 makes. Well, if you can reach them, can he reach them? Well, then you go get it then. If you can reach it, go get it yourself, dude. Yeah, so the Grizzly with a power 3 ball can still get that spot, but if you've got big headwind, yeah, I do have a shot, or I did have a shot. Nothing good comes from where I am. But I do have a shot from further back, which will be okay for the Grizzly, to be honest. You can lay back on that shootout. You can lay back right in the center of the pad, further back in headwinds, and you play the same shot, but instead of doing 3 backspin or whatever, or 2.5 to 3.2, depending on the strength of the tailwind. In the headwind, you can put 1 topspin on and still play the same curl shot, but back from right in the middle of that pad, and it still brings you round. Or you can play the switch over shot to the sniper, where you line up in Max Grizzly, and then you pull whatever the wind adjustment is for a min sniper. You just pull that minus 5 rings. So if you've got an 11 ring adjustment, you just pull 6 rings, right? So, and then you can just do the sniper shot, the sniper crossover shot, and it will bounce back to where the Grizzly landing spot is. I don't typically play that shot. I'm not too au fait, not too... well, I mean, au fait is the perfect word for it. But yeah, I'm not too familiar with it because I don't play it too often because I like that. I like to stay with the long iron. Is there a rough bump here? What does a rough bump look like? I don't, this could go horribly, horribly wrong, but I don't really care. So it needed way more than it did. I mean, the double breaks killed it, but it probably needed closer to 30–40% on that shot. I played it at 20 with the Goliath. I'd probably played it at 40 with the Grizzly, but yeah. Don't really learn much from a double break. That serves me right for being silly. I've got my kids being really annoying in the background. Ugh, first miss on the sandwich. Amelie, can you? What did I tell you about doing that? Bouncing the ball. We don't play with the ball downstairs, right? Yeah, right. Other than not to do it. Can I ask you to do something before I get really mad? Can you clean that table and brush your teeth and clean yourself up and put some proper clothes on? Dude, it's lovely to be back, and it's lovely to have you in with me. So thank you all for joining me today. We've had patches of semi-decent play, and a lot of faux pas. There's a lot of French in my dictionary today. It seems Simon has rubbed off on me. Yeah, I know. Maybe later, yeah. Could have used way more. Hey, Simon, told me you wanted to slip me the tongue the other day. So I'm not. Bear with me if I don't necessarily believe that assessment that you just gave me. It's a nice wind for a dunk. What's this about 20%? 20% maybe? A dunk goes very badly on this hole if you hit the pin. Oh, he's luckboxed it. Hey, Vay. Don't do that. Don't. Why do people do that? It doesn't really matter now, I suppose. Oh, it's basically max distance. Doesn't really matter because he's already in, right? French to Yiddish indeed. Okay, so that plays at like, what did I play that at 20? So that played close to 10% for the junk. I do hate people that luckbox and then give it the old, "Yay, look at me." You luckboxed it. That's all you did. Let's see if I can get some more of those holes. Well, Simone as well, and kissing is all right. Is it though? Is it better than like over the clothes rubs? I don't know. I think it's kind of comparable, right? $10 was definitely 0.6 less. It would be close anyway. Question for people though, like genuine question. Does anyone really enjoy tour play anymore? Because like it seems very much like a chore. Tournaments are a lot of time. Yeah, so I mean there is that, but so which I get. I mean, yeah, if you can only grab if you've got a clan of good friends that you have, right? And but you want to do well for each other, right? So if you don't have the sheer amount of time that tournaments take, then 5 minutes here or there to play it, to get games in, to get at least some points, to stay, part of it, then I mean, yeah, I mean that does make perfect sense. I used to grind a lot. Grind. But it's just not. Everything's just way like, I mean, and really it depends on your mindset, right? You can go in, just have fun and not really care. But you can't, I don't know. I don't know how my mind does not work in the I don't care where I finish and I don't care how I do, because I genuinely just don't like losing. I don't like losing. I don't like not playing well. I don't like not doing well in a tournament. I just don't like it. I don't know how people can have fun losing. Anything, really. Oh, we got it. See if we can get it in the headwind. No, of course it's another tailwind. But I will show you that. I will show you what I mean. I'm going to go a little bit more I'm going to go a little bit more this time. But I'll show you what I mean about the spot. Like he's overpowered this big guy with half the curl. It's interesting. Yeah, I mean he underadjusted it, overpowered it, and then didn't do what he was supposed to do. So if he gives me the time. So in Headwind, I was saying you can go back to this spot here. It's a sticky spot. And if you put one top on here, like in this spot, and then you adjust over here, right, then you can do it. I'm going to go here. I remember why I hate this hole, man. Better than I deserved. Needed more backspin, needed less curl, probably more adjustment. I could have set up for the back. Got lucky because it clipped the fringe and he was nowhere near. So it didn't really matter. But yeah, he'd probably go to 4 backspin there in that stronger wind. What? I don't know. Play last game. See if we can get the last trophy back. The last trophies in T10. This one. I wonder how they've changed this one. Simone only plays top play. I would have given up way, way long ago if I didn't play trophies. Yeah, see, the issue is, if you do 4 back, right, which is, the 4 back's right, and I think it still needs a decent amount of curl, but the issue is, if you don't catch that slope, it brings you back basically vertically down. So if you've got it and it brings you back away from the green, you're better off over-curling it. You get closer if you over-curl and go back down, and like you do what I just did then, than if you come short and it comes down vertically and then rolls away. So I'd rather be over-curling than under-curling. I'm going to play it how I used to play it, which will probably be wrong. Oh, God. So you can get away with way more curl now. Well, at least it's that wins. We can still play that. Yeah. So it was back when it was in T10 previously, and I didn't play the sniper switch over shot. So in headwinds, I would often have an issue, and then I pulled it back and I was like, oh, there's a sticky spot here, and then played around with the spins a little bit, and I get you, Simon. I get it, I do. And then once I'd found that spot, it was at a good reference point to get the spins going. And sometimes you're going to need OP in the headwinds. Sometimes you will need OP, but it does mean that you can utilize the Grizzly. What's this like? Oh no. Ah, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Is there sorry? There's not even a sorry button here. Where's the sorry got lucky? I don't have a sorry got lucky. Um, that was a complete luck box way to end the stream. But 10%. 10% adjust into the trees, move back into another area where your guideline is not going to hit the trees, counter curl it to get back, and then hit a grate, and you're perfect. That's basically easy as that. It's just so simple. But that's me done for today. So I will be doing more of these when I get the time, if I can. But I definitely will be streaming my master weekend rounds when I get to the weekend, which should be hopefully quite regularly. So probably next Saturday, maybe Monday or Tuesday, to do a hack around or whatever, and then each tournament weekend, while I play, I'll be streaming at least something. I might even do expert and master next time out, because I've got two of them. This bad boy is in expert 2, so he's not even going to be eligible for master. Like, only one account. I'm only going to have one account next week that I can get back up to, that I've got back up to master level. So I want to thank you all for being in. It's been an absolute pleasure. Thank you guys. I will see you soon. I've got to go do the kids lunches and stuff, and I'll catch you in and around the streams as always. But for now, adieu. I bid adieu to you and you and you and you and you. So thanks guys. Bye.